Let's go reset everything that we know about this guy. Done. Reset. The reset has occurred. All right, so now, since we're not affected by anything else, hold on. I need to annotate when this reset was going to take place. Hold on. Hour 43 into stream. The reset has occurred, ladies and gentlemen. So now we can move on with our magic build that we just farmed for the last hour. 2 hours, actually. Just farmed for Umbra, as well as willpower equipment. Equip moose. All right, let's go take. Let's get our guy naked. All right, so these are all of the items that we looted in the last hour that I decided we could keep for this willpower build. Yeah, so let's get the equipment off our guy now. Oh, man. Oh, man, I really liked the Reaver helmet. Oh, boy, you gotta take you off now. All right, so everything's coming off. Do it. All right, and as you can see now, we've completely reset our character. He's a little bit hungry right now, but goddamn, is that goatee fire? I mean, Minnie tried to get that. He actually looks like one of my high school PE teachers. It's kind of scary because I didn't like that guy. All right, let's move on. We're going the wrong way. We're going the wrong way again. Okay. We're a little lost right now, chat. We're going back. Let's go. All right, let's start. So we'll put ourselves at the Gate of Fates because that's where we're going to have to kind of build everything up anyways. So with that said, let's start working on the reset. So we have 200 remaining attribute points from the reset. Right now in this beta, that is the level 20 maximum. So we're going to do a willpower build for spells. As you can see down here, the damage modifier at the bottom is solely for spells and health regen. So a lot of the equipment we've been trying to find lately has been catered towards regeneration or Umbra, which is, of course, your magic. So let's just go ahead and start stacking the willpower up. Thought we could do this in 10s, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I've played this, so... Oh, yep. You just hold control and it sends it. It just fucking sends it. So before we hit confirm, I need to make sure we absolutely don't need anything else. Defense, we're not going to be so much defensive regeneration. Health, on the health side, I think we'll be okay because we're going to have enough regen that it's really not going to matter how much health we start with or damage we take because this is more damage resistance. So hopefully we're not going to need that. On the other hand, it could bite us in the ass, but we'll see how it goes. Ferocity, of course, we don't need ferocity because we're not doing any melees. Attack speed could be helpful, but once again, it's magic. There's only so much we can do in the realm of speed for that. So, I think that's about it. I really think movement speed's not huge. I mean, agility, a lot of these will go up no matter what. A lot of the equipment has multiple categories that it assists with. For this alone, I think willpower will strictly work with that, so we're good, right? So let's go into the Gate of Fates. And now here's our customization tree that we can work from. So I'm gonna have to, it's been a while since I've actually gone through this. We have 57 points that we can hit throughout this. And so that's quite a few for customization. Please bear with me. It's been quite a while since I have actually looked at this tree. So since we're going for umbra and willpower, those are going to be the key items that we look at in this tree. So we have 5 categories. We have hunter, thief, guardian, arcanist, and legionary. So legionary is typically your ferocity builds. Arcanist, this is where a majority of our build's going to take place. And so we will be choosing that one, but just for reference, there's also guardian, which is toughness, and then thief, which is your agility. So you can add into any of these, however you want to customize your build, which is really nice. I mean, the alpha, obviously there's a lot of items missing to further expand your build, but for the majority of it, you get a good grasp of what's going on here. And so for this, we're going to obviously pick willpower for our first one. So we can actually move in here. Let's go here. I want to move this to the top. I like looking from kind of the top up. You can do it however you'd like, but I just kind of like working with that, being able to move forwards instead of backwards. So if that makes sense to you guys. Spellcasting speed, obviously it only gives us that choice. So now is our next 3 choices here. So this passive skill is not implemented. So you can actually choose that for free if you really were wanting just to pick items. That's not available. So it doesn't cost any points to actually pick those. For the sake of it being full, you can open up a secondary path. You might pick that. So it doesn't really matter. So let's see what we want to pick. So we can pick that as well. See, I kind of just do it to do it. Doesn't matter. So to move up, we have to pick that one. So plus 15% to movement speed, plus 1 to agility. Remember how I said we'd come back to agility? Because we're an arcanist doesn't necessarily mean that it's solely willpower. This will add agility and speed to our builds no matter what. Or we can go left, and that is strictly willpower on this one. So this is 10% to your spellcasting speed and picking up an umbra globe. So that's not bad. This one's 15% to movement speed when picking up a rage globe. So I'd pretty much more opposed to picking up an umbra globe than I am rage. And these are ferocity builds. Health globe. See, this one's not bad, but in order to get that, you kind of are forced to pick this ferocity build. I'm trying to stay away from that for now. If we have extra points, might come back to that later.
That wasn't meant to be a joke.
Plus 10 to umbra generation. So there we go. 5% to your umbra, sacred, and shadow damage. Plus 1 to willpower. Once again, we're basically going with anything that's going to up our willpower. This one reduces all active spell cooldowns by 0.4 each time you pick up a globe. Plus 2 to agility. So I'm kind of down for that. For the sake of this, I think we're just going to stay away from that for right now. This one cancels your rage conservation. I like that. If we can avoid using rage, let's do it. Ooh, a plus 3 to willpower. I'm down for it. Let's go. And just as I'm looking at it now, so when we go into this layer, we'll move this one this way. As you can see, Elementalist is going to be our willpower. So the purple is going to be for the spells. So you're going to shift this tree around however you may see fit. Obviously, in the next betas, they're going to be including more spells to build out. I can't think of the number right now of how many slots there are going to be, but I know they definitely increased it by quite a few. So just keep that in mind. Because you can add anything at this point. You could add a Warden class, or you could add these, Maleficents to increase toughness, to increase, agility, ferocity. So for this specific build, we'll stick to willpower. Now, We went with agility there, but I do like the 6% to critical chance if your umbra is full. So each critical hit done with a staff may replenish your umbra. Okay, I fuck with that. 10% damage with staves, 2%. +2 to willpower. I cannot read today. +1% to willpower during 3 on each kill. Stackable 10 times. Okay. Yo, we can stack it. I'm for it. I'm for it. So these are the big ones. Usually when you see these main points here, the bigger, larger circles, it's usually something good. In this case, it's +20% to umbra generation if you're empty. And then +3 to willpower. Obviously, we're going to take the high road there. Because we have to. And you have to actually choose that one to connect it to your next point up here. So it's kind of a give me that you have to do that. But it's just smart to know the routes that you can take additionally. So like I said, these cost nothing right here. If you want them lit up just to kind of light them up for the hell of it, go for it. It doesn't matter. 10% to your maximum resource pool. Why not? Gives a damage bonus to your spells depending on your total ferocity. So if you're going to use Battle Mage, this is where you actually want your ferocity multiplier to be a bit higher if you're going to run that. If we're not running it, it's kind of pointless to have it. However, if we want to get here to inflict frailty with Umbra damage, we have to choose one or the other. So 6% to spells if your Umbra is full. We're obviously going to take that. 3 to the maximum number of the power boost stacks. Sure. For the duration of the power boost stacks. That just increases the time we can do a power boost stack now. Those are all free. Steal Umbra for each enemy surrounding you at launch. That's actually a really good one to have. So this is where, remember I decided I don't know if we're going to go this direction or not. This is where the ferocity build would come into play on this one. Not quite sure we need that yet. We can probably just move on with our current build and move towards the top. I kind of like where this is at right now, though. I really like where this is at. I don't think we're missing... I don't think we're missing anything too critical right now. And this one reduces all active spells cooldowns by 0.4 each time you pick up a globe. So that could be good, that could be bad. If we really want to be agility heavy, we'll come back to that. 10% to frost damage, 10% to lightning damage. I'm more catered to lightning. We'll see where this leads to. Kitty! Oh, my friend. I can't believe I wasn't following you. That's okay. I'm not sad or nothing over it. Thank you for the follow. Am I even following you? This might be like a double... This might be like a double epiphany. Hold on. Oh. Well. Hey, Kitty, don't feel bad. I actually wasn't... How? How did that happen? Neither of us were following each other. What the hell? I thought I was following you too. The first day I joined the group, I went through everyone and followed. I must have skipped over you. The most important person I skipped over. Yeah, what the fuck? I'm just gonna blame that on me, Kitty. That's my fault. That's not even your fault. That's my fault. How are you doing? What's going on? So, lightning... Oh, I skipped over this one. Actually, I'm kind of down just to have all these abilities unlocked right now. Oh, man, I shouldn't have done that. I feel bad about it now. I feel bad about it now. Oh, I gotta stick with it. No, we're taking it away. We're taking them away. We're taking them away. I'm ready to go get some food, so can't stay. Sorry, but we'll be lurking. Yo, Kitty, have a great lunch or dinner, whichever it is for you. You're Cali, though, I think, right? That was lunch. It's lunch. Thank you for the lurk, though. I appreciate you, Kitty. Yeah, have a good meal. And we will see you in the Discord. We'll see you in the Discord. Hey, chat. If you haven't checked out Kitty Avenger, please do so and follow her channel. I would definitely shout you out, Kitty, if I had the commands, but I do not. I am a terrible streamer at heart. +3 to your chance to shock with lightning. So here's the issue we're running into now. If I'm gonna stack lightning, I need to have... Shit. This is risky business. This is really risky. Damn. What's this opening up? Burning stacks. Shit. Alright, we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. Yeah, we're just... Cast a small lightning nova when killing enemies with lightning damage. Okay. Ooh, lightning damage can set your enemies on fire? Fucking for it, bud. My ass was cut off? Well, that's not good. What are you gonna sit on? Better find a pillow, bud. Because of Twitch's stupid-ass disconnect bug? Oh, you mean, were you getting the same thing I was getting earlier? With the dropped frames and shit? Ooh, +4% to all elements now. I'm for it. We don't even have to touch this upper level if we didn't want to. We really don't have to. I'm not seeing willpower anywhere. And oh, there's one. When your total presence is below 100%, you gain a health regen bonus the lower your presence is. Damn, son. This is more for ranged weapons. This is more for melee and ranged weapons. I don't actually have to go into this category. There's like 1 or 2 fucking items that help me out here. The rest is just garb. This is all garb. Fuck, man. But is it? Questioning myself now. Is it actually garbage? I'm not seeing any willpower. I'm seeing a lot of agility and render damage. 5% chance to trigger a frenzy each time a poison ticks on a poison target. We're not using poison. Each time you inflict poison, you have a 30% chance. Yeah, so I mean, okay, it's good for stacking. So, I mean, our stacking abilities, I can obviously see it's good for that, but we really... I mean, mass murder might be good, but that's going to take a lot of points to get back up to that. It's going to take a lot of points to get back up there. So let's, I say we just finish out this section. For willpower, we'll see what we can get. 1% chance to instantly kill frozen enemies. We're just going for willpower. +3 on the elemental storm. You guys can read. Creates a storm area each time you hit the same area with elemental attacks. All right. 2% to your damage with an element during 4 seconds when being hit by the elemental, stackable 10 times. Okay, so actually all through here, we need the energy conservation because 20% chance to drop globes when hitting enemies with elements. So they're going to drop globes for us to regen. Chance to cast a small elemental nova, +2 to willpower. I'm all about it. If we can build willpower, I'm going to emphasize creating as much willpower. This is a ferocity build. We got to be careful. Where does this send us? Where does this send us? So we are going to pick these just to have them. Just to have these two, so we can up our damage on frost, fire, and of course lightning. Just because we can. Man, a lot of this is just mumbo jumbo at this point. So I actually would very much like... It's going to take 5 points to get to that. Is it worth it? Yes, I think it actually is. Wait, no. More than 5. Holy shit. That is actually going to take... Shit. Okay, I think we do actually need to cross over here. +3 to critical damage. I'm down. I'm down. +4 to critical chance against stunned enemies. Ooh, this reduces 7% of our umbra cost of all your spells. So it's actually good that we came up in this. Inappropriate, Hundy. We have 8 points. Path to destruction. You were hiding, my friend. Oof. We gotta take it. We have to take it. Damn, this is difficult. This is really difficult. This is very, very difficult. We have 3 points left, and I'm really not seeing a whole lot. That I would like to use. Oh, man. Ah, god damn it. This is difficult. I went really lightning heavy. I think we're going to take away that one. We'll increase our storm duration. I think we'll go there. I think we'll go there. I mean, I think that's the one. You know, we may have just really fucked this one up, but I think that's the one. So I'll just leave this up, take a look at it for a second to reference. If you want to screenshot it, do whatever. So that alone took about, what, 20 minutes. So if they add like 200 more areas, or little bubbles, you know what I mean, 250, it's definitely going to add a lot more customization to this game. So let's X out of here. Let's look at our character. Okay. That's about actually where I wanted it. I'm glad. Okay. Yeah, that's about where I wanted it. Willpower 323. So obviously this number is going to go up when we go at our armor now. Agility, not too bad. That's about where we wanted our movement speed. Like I said, these 628, we didn't need shit. We didn't need those classes. It was all health regen. So we can go put some armor on our guy now. Get the Great Ball reset back in motion. And go from here. Let's do it. Okay, so these are all of the items we were planning on using. Let me just make sure I don't have any other willpower items that were hiding in my original box. And you know, that one's okay, but it's not socketed. I think we have some socketed. So we're just gonna start putting stuff on. So I need to stack these helmets against each other. Four to willpower. 58% chance to gain 46 umbra points on kills. 16% to frost resistance, plus 2 to spell resistance. They're both the same fucking helmet. The defense on this one's a little bit better. We'll go with it for now. I really don't think we'll need to find a better helmet. This one, we can kind of just can all together. I really don't think we're gonna have to try anything else. So, all right, let's move to the left side of his body first. So let's see what we can get there. So this one's 3% willpower. That's the only left side we're gonna have for right now. We haven't really. Oh no, there we go. Wow, the light armor common is actually better than the magic armor. Defense is a little better on the magic. But 29 to agility, so that's actually not bad. So we'll go with that one. We're gonna dumpster this one. I'll just put it on the ground for now. I don't really need to sell it. I have enough coin in the bank. All right, so let's go ahead. Do we have a right arm? All right, so let's compare these now. I like putting them, I like adding shit to the inventory first and then going through, and you can compare them side by side. That way, it's just an easier way to look at things. So this heavy armor is not looking too bad. It's 25 to willpower. You really don't know until you take them off and put them back on and check them. So we could go here, 439 on willpower, then 6650. So we could go here, and then go, bam, 471. Obviously, this one's a lot better all around. It's at 471 and 69 now. So we'll obviously keep that one on. So this rare light armor, let's take a look. 2 slotted, so they both can take gems. That's good. Has a 15% chance to generate negative 34 rage points on received hits. That's good, actually. Umbra rage transfers 10%. Plus 32 to willpower. That 32 might seem okay, but if you go over to the mage gown, we're sitting at 33% to willpower. So obviously we're going to want to keep this one because we can socket it still. And it's just going to make it that much more powerful. So let's go ahead and just add these to everything. And then we can compare as we go along. Obviously this one's better. %3 to willpower. Again, this is where we're going to have to test that out. I don't think we could stick this on the left. No. So boots. Let's put his boots on. All right, light armor. I think this light armor overall, I think, is a lot better. We got 3% to willpower, but then we have an additional 28. Health regen on the heavy armor is a bit better. Higher chance to gain more Umbra points on kills. It's just less points that you would receive, but that's okay because it's a higher percentage, actually. And it's a +2 to spells resistance. So, actually, we'll switch these ones. Yeah, I will switch that. I think that's better. So let's go to the left arm now. So these are basically the same. +1 on the Umbra generation on the right-hand side one. However, the enchanted armlet comes with, what is that? 53% chance to gain 62 Umbra points. So all in all, that's probably the better armor to go with in this instance. Sorry about the mass confusion. A lot of these. So we got his boots set up. So we'll get rid of all this shit as we go. I mean, I can always reloot a lot of this. +31 to willpower. %17 to fire resistance. You know what? The higher willpower, they're both basically the same thing. +2 to health regen. That's what we're going for. So let's stick these over here. All right. What do we have? 3% to willpower. Then +34 to willpower, actually. Yep. Fuck, the heavy armor just looks sick, though. The rare heavy armor just looks so good. So as opposed to that, we now have this one. So Yeah, it's just basic. It's fucking basic, right? Our guy probably can barely hold that shit up. Weighs like fucking 40 pounds soaking wet. But the light armor, 3% increase to willpower. So, I mean, aesthetically, yeah, it's ugly. Practically, it's just the better choice. Yeah, we can ditch that one now. A lot of these are just personal comparisons now. We're just going through a lot of these comparisons to see what's what. Oh, I didn't even look to see what was in my actual inventory. Let's see here. Damn. Okay, actually, this mage light armor. Look at that. Just like that. We're back in the game. Ditch that. Put the adventure cloak on. Looking fly as fuck, man. You looking fly as fuck. Good thing this isn't multiplayer. Dropping shit on the ground and people will start coming and jacking all my shit. All right, weapon. Let's pick the weapon. The most important part, our weapon. So obviously, I think we want a double-socketed. So I'm gonna compare these three. I don't think there's any other socketed ones we can do. We'll pick these sockets. So let's see, 2061, 26. They're all medium speed. So they're all going to do the same speed no matter what. So now we're going to look to damage. Spell damage. So this is 10% to spells damage. 13, 11. So let's put them in order. There. So in order, 10, 11, 13. This one has 16% to physical damage, 17 to shadow. So that's actually, the 16% damage boost is really nice. The others don't really have much along those lines. So let's go ahead and just give him that one. It does less damage crit. However, that 16% to physical damage and the shadow damage is actually a nice kicker. And so I think we'll be okay with this one for now. Keep these socketed ones. We can get rid of just these regular ass ones. Our guy's glowing. Our guy's glowing. We're doing this for the tube right now. We're doing this for the tube. And this is just me trying to get rid of shit that I don't need right now. So, all right. Let's see what we got here for his cape accessories. 33 to willpower. Sorry, that's not a percentage. 55% chance on umbra points. Crit damage. Cooldown of all your spells. Okay, the Templar cape is the one we want. Actually, fucking need this one. All right. Belt. Let's see what we got here for our belts. Plus 25 willpower. 26 willpower. I think that's our only other belt. So 25 to critical damage. Oh, that's on weapons only. That's not on spells. Keep that in mind on the Templar waistband. Negative 7% to the cooldown of all your spells. Increases by 11% the restore health from healing potions. This is actually the best belt. Best bang for our buck. So Just toss these. Don't worry. I'm going to come back. And I'm going to pick all these up once we're good and I get my inventory empty. We'll go sell all this shit. I know. It's wasted space. We got to do it. So we'll go put that amulet there for right now. Damn, that sapphire amulet was actually a good find. 18% to physical damage, plus 3 to spell resistance. That's really, really good find, actually. All right. Ah, dog. That's gonna be a no for me, dog. We can transfer this to... Oh, stamina's good. We'll transfer that to the rage. So we can put this with our potions. And actually... Restored Umbra, 7% Umbra generation. 3% to physical damage. I like that one. I like physical damage. That's good. Restored health. 6% to health regen. 7% to health regen. Okay, so these are actually really good ones for our health regen. Restored stamina. This one's plus 4% to willpower. That's actually a good one. Plus 4% to willpower. It kind of sucks because you don't fucking need the rage potions. I'm pretty sure for this build. However, the turnaround is that it ups your willpower percentage, so it's kind of a double-edged sword there. He's going to be slow as fuck, but he's going to be able to restore his health. %7 Umbra generation. 3% to physical damage. Let's look at our guy. 782. What are we missing right now? Okay. So Kirk said he had 1.3. We're missing a helmet. We're missing a lot of socketed items, actually. So we haven't put sockets in yet, and we have 3 more items we can fill up. Okay. So let's go sell some of the inventory we don't need. So we don't actually need any of those. Plus 23 to willpower. Damage to Pythus, to frost damage. Actually, the 18% to physical damage is still a lot better. 1254 willpower. Okay, we'll see if I can't get there. On this has been a very quick build too. Very, very quick build. Alright, I need some Pantalones. Like I said, we'll go sell all this shit. Actually, shit. Yeah, we can get rid of all this. I really don't care about any of this. What was looted once can be looted twice. Alright. Dude, we need some... This is like a skirt, right? Like, my guy needs a skirt or something. What goes here? I forget what goes here. Shit. %7 to all attributes. That's not bad. Actually, looking for rings. Just stick one there for now. That's umbra damage, so that's not bad. So, defensive. Plus 20. We're gonna socket all these now. Or whatever I can socket. So I need a support. Plus 40 to inflict failure with umbra. Ooh, or a negative 8%. Let's go look at some of the other support. Gained experience, don't. I think we're gonna go with the this one. We'll go with the cyanite. Okay. Can you carry a shield with this build? I think you can, right? Or can you not? Oh, you cannot. Okay. And you probably can't double wield with this build either, I'm assuming. I'm gonna keep these on me. Keep 3 on me for now. I need to find a better ring. This might be something that we have to... This might be something that we have to come across. All right, we're at 854 and we're still lacking. This is going to take some grinding now. All right, so let's go here. Okay, so that's our 1. 2. 3. Ooh, what do I want right click to be actually? Let's do this. That'll be our right click. And Hold on, I gotta call chat. 1 second. All right, I will finish off where I'm at on this build right now. So I got to leave in about 15 minutes, chat. So let's see what we can do with this. And then tonight we will finish this mage build. Let's move this one. I think that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I think where we're at is okay. Maybe I could do 5 there. Oh, no. Oh my god, infinite fucking power balls. Alright, that's pretty sick actually. So now we can just run with this. So, we're just gonna be on the tail end of all of these. Oh man, this is kind of cheating. See how our fire damage does. Oh, okay. Okay, so we ended up doing quite a bit of fire damage. Okay. This isn't really working well, but that's okay. What the fuck? This one's not working. Okay, that's okay though. We expect that. We expect that. Well, there we have it. We have a decent spell build. Took about 30 minutes. Obviously not as good as our arrow build. We still have to loot, farm some other items, but I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. Yo, Kursky, thank you so much for the follow, and actually, you know, hanging out for a few hours. Yeah, have a good night's sleep, and hopefully we see you around again. And you know, when the multiplayer comes out on this, let's definitely team up. Thanks again, and have a great night. You'll be playing definitely? Oh, dude, this game's gonna be sick, right? Okay, so actually that does a lot of damage, more than I thought. I'm not quite sure where I could have changed this build. I think it's coming down to I don't have still some of the best build I could with this. I think there's still some key items missing, but I think as we loot, we'll probably pick up some better items for this guy. Yeah, see, we can basically just, those all connect with each other. Need be, just give him a little of the shacker, and we're good to go. So, he's not doing 1300. But I think our chain reaction hits are definitely serving a better purpose. Yeah, these chain reactions, because we added that in our actual skill tree, I think they're actually hitting harder than 1300 would be. So that's okay. This is okay. For the sake of this build, I think that's gonna do just fine. You really don't even have to see your opponents. You can just send this shit off. And I mean, basically it does the work for you. Like, oh, okay. You're on fire, though. I cast you with that fire spell. No more room. All right, all right. I get it, I get it, I get it. All right. All right, well, I think for this portion of the build, we are going to actually call that it. Got some stuff to do IRL. So that was a quick little hour build. Hour of looting and maybe 30, 45 minutes of a small little build. You know, our willpower got to 854. So, you know, as we loot some more on this early access alpha, hopefully we can get more. Yeah, please let me know if you have any questions on any of these builds. We can definitely run through them pretty quickly. So you guys have a great day. I am actually going to pass this over now. Find someone to host quick. Let us find someone to host quickly, shall we? I want to thank you guys again for hanging out. I will be back tonight, 6 p.m. Actually, I think 6:10 Pacific Standard Time. That's Seattle time. Well. Look what we got here. All right. We're going to send the love over to Penny the Gamer. Because he's a goddamn gamer. Turn it on.
Oh, are you leaving? Hold on, I got.
All right, chat. Show some love.
He's really good. All right, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
GG's.
Penny did.